Hi everyone, it's Nicole and welcome to day 31 or the 31st of December, New Year's Eve. Um, so the last day of my December daily, and I had a bunch of aquas and teals left, so I just wanted to try to use it up, and it went lickety split. This layout was done in 26 minutes, and it has a lot with the fact that there's hardly anything left. So I just took what was left and just kind of put it on the layout. So I had a bunch of pattern papers that I'm going to cut down to fit, and this is just a regular design A from Becky Higgins. So 4x6 and 3x4, and so I'm just cutting those down. And I had a couple questions asking if the pattern papers, one of my last layout, if it was October afternoon, and to tell you the truth, I don't know. If you go back and you look at my setup, I show all the pattern papers that I'm going to use, and the 6x6 paper pads. And so basically when I sit down, I just go through all those and I count it, and I think I had 10 of them, 10 6x6 paper pads, that I've collected over the years. So I was just going through, most of them and finding the pattern papers that match the best. And I know that the top right one, that was the new Lawn Fawn pattern paper that I had just bought, and so's the bottom left, and I think the top left card too. So I did end up, even though I got that paper pad quite late, let's say in the month, for the days that I was doing, I ended up using it on 2 or 3 layouts. So got quite a few pages used up. I think there was 36 and I probably got about 12 used up. So pretty good. 1/3 of the paper pad done, and some of the paper pads are almost all gone. Now what I'm going to do is next year I'm going to start like in July, or maybe even before, like, because I'm packing right now. So as I'm packing, I'm going to be looking for Christmas stuff, and I'm going to put it to the side so that when I'm going to be purchasing Christmas stuff, I know what to look for now, if that makes any sense, because where I had never done a December daily before, I was like, I had no idea what to get. And that's probably why last year I bought like 3 kits, 3 different December daily kits, and was not successful with it because I had no idea. Now I know that I like to base stuff by color. So I'm going to make sure next year to be looking for Christmas pattern papers and 6x6 pads. So they're not as expensive, right? They're $5.99. And then you can cut them down whatever size you want. So I'm going to be looking for navies, for aquas, for pinks, for blacks, for grays, and, red and greens. But I do like the non-traditional Christmas colors too. And then to be looking for a lot of labels. And that's what I found I was lacking in this time, was labels and little pieces to tuck, to kind of start my embellishment cluster and to ground it. So I'm going to make sure to be looking for that next year. And the planned, I've had quite a few people ask, are you going to keep doing Project Life next year? And that's the plan right now. I'm really enjoyed it. And I think what I'm going to do is do 1 double page spread for 1 month. And I'll start with that. And if I find that I really like it, then I'll go with that, right? And I used to have 2 kits. I had the hip kit and the Scraptastic. And now I only have the hip kit, and there's 8 pattern papers, and then I usually get the add-on, so that's 16 sheets. And so I usually get about 10-12 pages done with that, and I usually get between 18 and 25 pages done in a month. So that means that I'll be doing sort of kits with my own stash, and then kind of filling up that gap. Plus it'll give me a chance to do Project Life pages too, and going through my stash. And it's kind of fun because where I am packing, I'm discovering stuff like, oh yeah, I had that. So now I can kind of bring that out and kind of make my own kit. And I am working on that class still. So that'll be up probably January, end of January, February. I don't want to make it too close to Christmas, right? I want to make it so that, Christmas is done and everybody's back into their routine and not burnt out from the holidays. So probably the end of January, middle of February. So be watching for that. And so just to get back to the layout, there was the first card, my title card, I used one of those freckle fawn circle numbers, and it says 31. And like I said in a past video, those numbers on the day of, I'll probably emboss them all, but just in case I need to move stuff around, I don't want to emboss them. And now I'll just do it when it's time. And then I just put December 31st, and there's a little snowman, a snowflake, and there was a piece of a scrap paper that I used. And that's the fun thing, is that I threw nothing out. If there was just a little piece of sticker, I kept it and I used it. Now the card next to it is a little flag, and it was actually W for snow, and I flipped it over and put M for Mason because I'm going to have him on New Year's Eve. I think I said Christmas Eve, which I still going to have him, but New Year's Eve, so I'm going to be taking pictures of him and putting that there. And the rest of the cards, it's just stuff. I did add a couple things because it was New Year's Eve. I had a few stickers that were New Year's related, like Happy New Year, and not one of them was New Year's related, and a button. And so I just added that after the camera was turned off, because I was just going through my stickers and seeing what was left, and I saw that. I'm like, hey, I could use that. I added the rest of those little glittery stars from Freckle Fawn. I think I just about killed that kit, which was awesome. And that wraps up getting the pages ready for December Daily. Be watching me adding the pictures. So if you enjoy this, if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Bye.